Real cute and professional and cute. Stop.
I know what.
Tell us, what do you think the rap game is missing in this current generation?
Really originality. And we just talked about that. That's what I'm trying to bring to it. Somebody, like, you know, everybody trying to sound like somebody. I mean, you know, it's cool to try to win up a way, but, you know, people take it to a whole new level and just do exactly what they do. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. I feel like you gotta bring your own lane. You gotta have fun with it. You know, people for the fame ain't where it's at, the money where it's at. Get the money, have fun. You know what I mean?
You mentioned that you like a lot of the new artists that's in the game. Who are those artists, and what do you think that they bring to the table?
You know, like new, like.
Feel like, for instance, mine is Lil Uzi Vert. I love his way.
Lil Uzi Fire. I like Lil Yachty. His new album Fire. I wasn't expecting that from him. I like NBA Youngboy before that, so everything player Fire. New artists. I mean, it's a lot of old artists that still. I wouldn't call them old artists, but it's been doing it like Migos, Young Thug, Drake.
I love Migos dirty draws.
Yeah. Migos Fire.
Yes. For the Peanut Gallery. I don't care. I love the Migos dirty draws.
Oh my goodness.
They can wear all their jewelry and no clothes. Okay.
Well, I'm not going there with her today. I'm not. So, okay, with that being said, out of the artists that you know what I'm saying, who you relate to, that you like, if you could have a song with any of them, who would you make that song with?
Actually, have something to care
I can have as many as I want.
I would say one. Money wise.
Wow, money wise?
Money wise.
No, it ain't gotta be money. It's who he wants.
So I'm saying I can have as many people as I want.
Yeah, for one song. One song.
All right, I'll put Quavo on the hook.
So you gotta get Amigo. You gotta get Amigo to write the hook.
He got the voice. I'll put Drake on it. It's just on.
Drake and Quavo?
Yeah.
On one song?
On one song.
You think that
crazy.
Okay.
Fire.
And all it's gonna do is open the gate, and I can do whatever I want after that.
Okay.
You got to think, like I said, people think about the fame, some money.
So how would this music video go? I don't know. I'm just thinking out the box because I think that would be dope. But like how, like where, like what would be your setting? If you had Quavo on the hook, you got Drake and it's you. What would be your setting for that?
A lot of diamonds, a lot of bitches.
A lot of animals.
A lot of money.
That shit would be exotic as hell. I would have to sit up and watch that music over and over
Animal
again.
print. I love some leopard.
It's gotta be all black though. A black on black type thing.
I love a white tiger.
You gotta have fun with it. Like I said, you gotta have fun with it.
Still Dilla want to be in your video when you make this with Quavo and Drake.
She's just trying to get to the Migos. I feel it, and trust me, I got you. I'll plug it.
Listen, they daddy getting bread, long bread. So, okay.
So all the sugar daddies out there, if you a Quavo, you know what I'm saying, type sugar daddy, that's what you're looking for?
I'm not necessarily looking for a sugar daddy.
Here we go.
I'm not necessarily even looking for anything. Somebody the other day actually gave me the perfect analogy of what my life is. I am the eagle, right?
Oh, God.
Stick your arm out, right? So they like kind of like my guardian. I'm the eagle. In the morning, you let me just go and fly and shit, right? Let me go do my thing. You come out and you do a little bird call.
I hate you.
You feel me? I come back. I come back. So we in the crib, dinner, you feel me? Run my bath, water and shit.
So you
just aid me back. I'm like a broken little wing that nurse me back up. I gotta go here. You feel me?
You was out there flying crazy.
You feel me? I'm a better, I just
you gotta find your way.
Perfect, like little, this is a joint. Pretty Little Birds. That's kind of like some type of shit like that.
That's why I get what you're saying, because that's my song.
I'm not about to deal with y'all. I'm more of like, what's some type of horses that's like wild? What's a wild horse?
A fucking black
stallion.
Yes, that's me too.
You
feel me? That's
I'm one of those. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tame me. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't put me in. No. I'm not.
I'm a unicorn sometimes, so I think everybody a little unicorn. When they hit with their hit, I'm a unicorn.
Talk about him when he look now. Yeah. Look, we got some songs to go to.
Yeah, we got some songs.
Yeah.
We got one of your songs, right?
Yeah.
Did we your new single was this?
No, it ain't new.
This is
You
new?
know, it's gonna be on the EP.
On the EP? Okay.
So,
What's this called? You want to introduce it?
Wait,
Wow.
Let me why it.
Yeah, produced by Kilo.
Okay.
Wow. So I hope I like it. Nice, pretty good.
You already know who it is, what it is, and where we at. It's Cinc Radio right here on the One Shot Radio app or oneshotradio.net if you listening online. And you already know it's your girl, yeah, that's Pibbs, and I'm in here with the whole team, whole squad. Hey, y'all.
There she go. There she goes. She pulled back up. There she goes.
She at the top at that fucking
Right.
8.
There she goes.
She's at the top at that fucking 8. Anyway, tell me what the fucking scenario is this week.
What's the
She
fucking,
late.
look now. So
Okay, so she don't even know the fucking scenario.
I
The
do know the
scenario
scenario.
is- in the scenario
No, I
if
do
you
it.
in a relationship and your spouse is gone and shit at work or whatever, if you're an artist or wherever they gone, do you give them permission to fuck somebody else, bro?
So are you asking me, or is we asking in general?
I'm just saying. Listen, I don't.
All right. How about? Hey, Andy, what's good? What's good with this scenario? What you think?
Okay,
Cause
so
you a mermaid. Girl.
I am, but I really feel like I wouldn't want my man out fucking with nobody else. But I know reality, so people got their urges.
They
and
needs.
They need.
Are
I
you-
got my needs. I
So
got
you
my
think you
urges.
would?
Yes, but with
Are you basing that on religion?
I'm basing it on just being real. Like I know people gonna want to do what they want to do, and I'm gonna want to do what I want to do. And
Ooh.
it really
What does
depends
that
on the amount of
mean?
time apart. Cause I've been in this situation before.
So wait.
So you have had a long distance
Bring it back. Right. Long distance relationship. Now, what was this long distance like? Like, tell me, was it like he was here in Detroit and you was off in Las Vegas?
No,
Or
he was in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got a foreign dick.
he was
No,
in
he
that
was in the airport.
Alaska.
He was in service.
Yeah,
but,
Oh, wow.
No, you.
Oh, so he was strictly like
No, you.
to the
Why you
whole
ain't going
type
with him?
thing.
Why he ain't gonna have that ring on it? Those type of dudes.
Nah.
Those type of dudes be willing to go ahead and put a ring on it. Like when they be gone.
I had my chances. Don't get me wrong.
But
I was focused on other things at the time.
Mm-hmm.
other things to other
I
people.
was too young to be trying to.
I feel you.
No,
I feel you. It wasn't.
But in the scenario of long distance relationships, I would give you your passes just because I know you got urges.
And you as well.
Pretty much. I mean, and then like I was young too, so
Okay.
you know you really can't control somebody that young.
Was he? I think he was older.
He was older.
By how much?
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you feel like he was more mature than you?
Not at all. And then that's why I went ahead and did that.
So you broke it off, or you was okay with him doing something like doing?
I mean, when it came down to having the conversations, I'm just like, look, you know, you're gonna do what you wanna do, be careful. Don't bring me no friends.
Right. The word jacket.
Right.
Okay.
And you know your cutoff time when it's time to come home.
So by you knowing that, did that hinder your turn up as far as pussy popping on the handstand in the bedroom?
It didn't turn up. I didn't get wild, but I did my thing.
saying.
I'm gonna say that.
With somebody else?
I'm saying, bro, if you know that your nigga fucking another
But
bitch,
I feel like it's a comfort level. Like with your nigga, you do certain shit. You do more shit than you would with just some random, you know what I'm saying, some random person. Now, if you know what I'm saying, you off here and he in Alaska, like you don't give the other person.
I'm not saying
The
you
full
give the
advantage. You don't-
side.
they
I'm not
can't
saying
unlock
you pussy
stuff.
pop on the handstand for that in the shit. I'm saying
Are you saying for other people?
I'm saying do you when you are away from your significant other, do you still pussy pop for them the same way, knowing that while you guys were apart, that you guys allowed that to happen?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
still pussy pop on the hands in the same frequency?
Yes. Why not? That's
Okay, I'm asking you. What's the
That's
difference?
my man. Like if you got
And
that
then
fight,
y'all apart for so long, it's
you
like
it's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be rest.
ready. You wet as hell. Okay.
It's gonna be rest. As soon as you touch down, I'm right there at the airport, the bus stop, the whatever. It's a done deal. Like we can't even make it to the crib. The nearest hotel, that's where we at.
side.
Wait, what?
I you know something.
I definitely understand. I do.
Be like, that's
What about you, Steph?
Yes, if I got
What
you. Yes, no.
Hey, listen. I feel like if you gonna do what you gonna do, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like she said, don't bring nothing home.
Right.
You know?
Okay, so you saying your girl, if you was in Alaska.
No, nah.
Alaska.
Like I said, I feel her, but
But
if you got another nigga get, that ain't mine no more.
wait.
Okay, here we go. Listen.
No, I'm perfectly fine with letting another chick get it. But if another dude get it, it's a no.
It's
So you telling me y'all want to walk all
It's
Like I know you out there.
Listen, you
You're not gonna get this. Not gonna be gang up on Dilla and Pebbles Friday.
I'm pretty sure there is one-way streets out here, and you gotta take them.
Right.
So you telling me, okay, let's say perfect scenario.
What's turning on?
Perfect scenario. Cool. You get signed. You get this dog ass deal. You got a girl. You know what I'm saying? Look, babe, look. I gotta go make these trips. They want me to go overseas for, you know what I'm saying, for about a month. I gotta go overseas for a month.
A month ain't
A month?
Nah.
You can't. 3 months. 3 months. Let's go 3 months. Let's go 3 months. All right, how about this? Let's go 3 months. Let's go 3 months. 3 months. You gotta be gone for 3 months. All right? Babe can't come with you. You know what I'm saying? She got stuff she gotta handle at the crib. Y'all got a crib and stuff of your own. She gotta handle that while you away. Cool. By all means, straight. So you not allowing her to do nothing else, and you giving her shush background noise. So you allowing her. Wait. So you allowing her not to do nothing. You telling her don't do nothing, and you supposed to be faithful to that and not do nothing overseas.
Now listen, who said I'm doing something?
Wait.
Why can't I be chilling? Little do y'all know, black men don't cheat.
Facts. Super facts.
Here we go. Today wants to be another one of them Fridays.
What my nigga say?
Another one of them Fridays, dog.
You heard the choir.
No.
Listen,
Black men don't cheat.
I'm about to have a heart attack live. What did you say?
Science.
What did you say?
Black men don't cheat.
What kind of
Facts.
science?
Factual science.
Since when?
Studies show.
I don't even think Barack Obama said that.
Cause he ain't cheat.
He knows he right.
But listen,
He knows
let me ask you something. Out of all these presidents, he ain't had not one.
Not one.
You know why? Because black men don't cheat.
I don't.
Every time.
Obama don't cheat.
No, listen.
It's not enough more.
Nah, keep it 100.
But is it cheating if y'all communicating what's going on?
Communicating.
What is that?
As far as
Hey, guys, is it okay if I have phone sex with another man?
Y'all don't say it.
First of all, we
That's
grown.
intimate.
Is it okay if you on FaceTime and you see it?
What are y'all conversations though?
First
I'm
of
saying-
all, you asking what are they conversation? Why y'all having conversation?
Wait, she can't find
Shit,
her phone.
Wait. I'm about to say, I gotta
It shouldn't be happening.
So you wouldn't allow your girl to be on the phone with another man?
For what?
Even if they friends?
For what?
What they friends before you?
I can make you laugh.
Right. I see the only nigga
Hold
period.
on.
I got all the conversation what you need.
I have
I'm your
dated one
lawyer,
nigga
your
that I got
doctor.
brought up with in the trenches. You feel me, girl? I done got a bag with
Wait a minute.
niggas.
Let him go in. Put it this way. We about to school y'all on some shit real quick, all right?
Listen, I never said you couldn't have male friends. You said male friends. Like you talking about niggas came up in the trenches. That's more like family. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's different. You know
All right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
I fuck
like-
with this.
You talking
I fuck
about some
with
nigga you just met? Hey, he want to be cool. What you talking about?
No, because I don't play that shit when it comes to females.
Because you already
So
know.
hell no.
You know how niggas think.
Let me say, I had
I said
a.
black men
He
don't cheat.
can't be your friend.
You wanna go there?
All the cool is
You ain't got no
Listen,
friends.
what's
You
wrong? I
got
feel like
family. It's family only.
you know how you
You
meet.
grown.
You don't meet like long-term friends that often coming up, growing up as an adult. But you do have those situations where you click with people on some cool ass shit and y'all vibe.
Yeah, but
So,
why
like-
would you be FaceTiming him?
But listen, I had an ex that was like Trey Songz. Trey Songz known to get it popping backstage, point blank fucking period. I could not go to none of like Trey Songz shit. But like, what if I was cool, genuinely, like if like I met Trey Songz, like damn, that's my nigga, and like why I can't be in the backstage, even though if it is some freak ass shit popping off, why I can't be back there chilling with my mans?
Oh, what? You just said you know some free shit.
Thank
You
you.
know you ain't supposed to.
She bullshit.
She not hearing herself. That's the problem with females. They don't hear themselves. just said, I know some freak
Why
shit.
do niggas get to be
Not
where they bros at running bitches?
Not question. Now, if I say it to you,
Or
I'm
fucking bitches.
about to go be somewhere.
Why can't be somewhere with my
Different about it.
That's different.
Cause if you there and he there, you don't think you about to get a part of that too?
No.
Boy.
I
ain't gotta be a part of it.
So
Exactly.
what you there for?
Self-control.
So what you there for?
First of all, why you
I'm
there?
testing myself.
Hold up.
Who there? Who?
This is my man.
You say if I'm there,
This
why
my
can't I
man.
do
Just like I got this is my man.
But if I work
trying to
there,
be
it's
like
different. You know what I mean?
If you work there.
If I gotta be there, I'm there. But if I ain't gotta be there, I ain't
If you wearing it, you there.
Like for example, if I'm on the road and I'm in and we in a hotel room with my peoples and they get it popping, I can leave, I'll leave. But if we somewhere at a club or something and it's popping, we out of town, where am I go?
Right.
They don't gotta participate.
I'm not about to go sit at the
Right.
What's popping at the
This
club?
nigga talking.
You ain't got to be in the same area as the club.
Shit get real.
No, but you ain't got to be in the same areas.
Where I'm gonna go?
Where I'm gonna go?
And not even that, we out of town. I came with blase sleep, blase
I need some rocks to throw.
And if I'm out here like that, some niggas don't try to, you know what I mean? You don't want to cause no situation. You gotta stick with your squad. So let me ask
And vice versa, right?
you go out with your girl.
And vice versa, right?
But
You feel me? Because I be riding with my niggas. I really like when you feel me. I'm here.
First of all, the niggas I hang with don't even do shit like that. So, you know, like I said.
Okay, and the females I hang with don't even do shit like
Right,
that.
we ain't doing shit like that either. We ain't linking up and fucking people together no more.
We talking about what ifs.
So what's the question
We
then?
talking about what ifs.
Don't nobody do that shit. What's the
What
problem?
ifs? All right. So what if I won a lot of them? All right.
Somebody get stiff. Somebody come get stiff, please.
They just meant I got the knowledge, man. I've been here before.
Okay, we got Steve LaFleur in the building. Tell them where you performing at next, your social media, where they can find you, all that hype shit.
You can find me on Instagram, stuff LaFleur _, Twitter, stuff _LaFleur, Facebook, stuff LaFleur. I just did DJ's Security Bag.
The shit we going to this Sunday, by the way.
I actually won last Sunday.
Congratulations.
Shout out to my people that came on to the music and DB had fun. I'm gonna be on 107.5 next Sunday, 9 p.m. So make sure y'all check that out.
Shout out to you.
Tonight we at Joey Mayhem release party.
What is that?
I have to tell you my locations, I'm bad with locations, but you know, GPS give you
I'll tell you. Shout out to Joey Mayhem. I've been hearing about that man.
Five album nights, man.
Okay.
That's where we at, man. I appreciate you.
So where can they find you in your music at though?
Oh, Google. You can Google stuff for it's gonna everything gonna pop up. YouTube stuff for Fleur.
You out here like that?
Yeah, out here like that.
Live mixtapes, that Piff, iTunes, all that we working. So you know, everywhere. So you can Google it and just have fun. Scroll on.
What's up?
Scroll on. StuffWithFleur.com coming soon. So that's big.
Straight.
Yeah, that's really big. So like I said, we working, man. So I was thinking about to be a good year for us.
I have a question though. So who inspired? Because it's like everybody got their own look, like you say, your swag. Explain to me where you get this Afro mini puff.
Oh, so I'm about to do the braids, right? And niggas gotta understand who I'm doing it for. So you know, it's a few things. So here we go. I'm doing it for Calvin Cambridge when he got adopted by Morris Chestnut. You know that shit was deep, touching niggas' soul when I was younger. You know what I mean? I'm doing it for Nick Cannon and Drumline. He ain't know the rules. But I
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep my shit. And then you gotta do it for Lil Cinc, man.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Gotta do it for Little Saint. Gotta do it for fucking Little Saint. R.I.P. to Little Saint. Every day, all
That
day.
shit touch the nigga.
Real nigga, because not a lot of niggas will admit that they fuck with you, got served.
That shit
Niggas
deep.
won't fuck with the niggas won't admit that they fuck with B2K.
Look, it ain't even about B2K. You know, like even now when I watch You Got Served, and I see Sonny do that whole ass shit, I grab my gun, like I gotta go ride on this nigga. Like, why would you
You
even
feel
sell,
me?
you know
The
what I'm
shit
saying?
that
Like, damn, Sonny sold us out.
Sonny sold us
I'm like, damn, he did it. You feel me? That shit deep. You know what I'm saying? It's some real nigga shit to watch. We all been sold out by a nigga like Sonny.
You feel me? That shit
We
crazy.
all lost our little saints. You know what I mean?
For real.
That's deep.
He's speaking that real shit though. You fuck with Rugrats and shit. I see you got a little. What you got on? Dress
Dragon
Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk about that. Me and still got the same tattoo artist, dog. Hey.
The butcher, that's my baby.
I've been seeing her work too. I got some shit going on.
She know.
Chrissy, yeah. I got to her early. She did my first tattoo, so I've been rocking her for a minute. Yeah. Back when she was in a gallery. You know what I mean? So
I feel it. You got more questions for us, do?
No, I was just about to ask you a question.
Oh, snap. I'm afraid. Y'all got me on this. What is this? What are we drinking?
No, we're drinking.
Oh my God. Somebody come to get your juices flowing.
What? Dog, what's the question? What's the question?
I want to know, would you allow your significant other to
My significant other? What? My significant other. So if I was away on business, what would I allow? I would allow it. I would. Just know when I get back, it's raps. I need, when I touch down and I call, I need you right there. Just know that.
Cinc radio listeners, I just want these women that are on this show saying that they will allow their men to cheat while they are away, they are single right now. Pull the fuck up right now. Pull the fuck up. Why the fuck y'all ain't got no bags? Where is they been?
See, listen,
Because they are.
It's been something, like you said, 3 months. That's not long enough for you to be out here acting a fool. This was, you going for 2 years. So,
Wait a minute. What's the, okay, so the time frame is looking.
So if he goes for 2 years, how long you waiting? If he goes for 2 years, you know that. How long you waiting?
I put it like this. If it's a dude, right? Your dude or your girl, they get locked up. You can get locked up for 2 years.
right.
What you doing?
Same thing, exactly. You out here fooling.
But see, it's a difference when it comes between the girl and the dude, though. I feel.
You feel
I never
that
been-
it is.
It's a difference.
Always a double
But like with a female,
That ain't my fault.
That's equal rights. I can have equal pay.
it's not like y'all make it seem like, oh, the dude ain't gonna do nothing, whoop-de-whoop, but y'all be the first ones to do something. The girl will be the one holding you down. If it comes time for you to get bailed out of somewhere, if it comes time for, you know what I'm saying, you gotta come home and your boys ain't got the cash, who the one gotta put up the shit for you to get back home? Yo, bitch. So don't ever.
And listen, and for the record, nobody said y'all wasn't. And that's why we said,
You know what's
why you out here
crazy?
giving that to somebody else? Come on, man.
But see, what's crazy is,
That's the point. That's the point.
crazy is, you feel like 3 months. I feel like it's not a long time to wait. I feel like a year is not a long time to wait. Because here's the thing: if a man offered a woman more of a secure foundation, or gave her some, it's called an oblige. It's a terminology in human behavior. You have to give someone something, a receipt for something. I have to. You want me to not give your pussy away? You have to give me something. You have to give me a house. You have to give me food to eat. Period.
Okay, that's real. That's real. Hey, that's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real.
Let me get my point across. Let me get my point across. You want me to cook and clean for you. You want me to cook. You want me to pussy pop on the handstand. You want me to allow another bitch to come fuck me and you together. You have to give me something, a receipt for my shit. You want me to be submissive to you. You have to provide me security, my nigga. Point fucking period. You want me to bear your children. You have to provide me fucking security.
It's a security
Point blank fucking period. You want this? Give me this. You want this? It's a fucking, it's a part of the trade. It's a trade.
And that's why I said I wouldn't be all right. What? Because I'm securing all that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing all that, don't even FaceTime another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's understandable.
You said I got my deal and I'm with my shorty. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm with. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm taking care
But
of it.
not even, dog. Like, it's a win-win
I'm
thing.
taking
Either your shorty gonna stay there and she
taking
gonna
care
hold
of
you down,
it.
or
If
your
she
shorty
hold
gonna
me
be right by your side. It's either or.
Either or.
It's either or. Either she gonna be at the crib taking care of business, or she gonna be with you taking care of business. Period.
Like you said, cook, clean, all that. Kudos, do that.
Hey, I got one question.
You
Can I ask one question? Just one. Like all three of y'all You speak for all three of y'all?
Who?
About
As
the
far as the
cooking.
ladies, y'all. You
Do
seem like
who's-
you old fashioned. It just don't, it don't seem like that nowadays.
Oh no, I'm not old fashioned.
As far as the home, because I feel like that's the role of a man. So you know,
I feel like
What you
if
get
I'm- it will be a traditional. It's a more traditional when we're building a home. When you're asking me to share a home with you, when you're asking me to have your children with you, I get that we're on a new wave. I get it, and I get.
I mean, it's
but-
not even.
But I think
Options out
men
there,
get
you know?
lazy. I think men are getting lazy because I think men getting so wrapped up in their bitch wanting to like having a lot of more shit going on than what they got going on. Like I know a lot of niggas. I'm not saying most niggas, but a lot of niggas that hit on me like the little peanut gallery. They get caught up in wanting to like my bitch do this, my bitch do that. Like you don't even got a fucking license to go get a fucking shit from like money from like little shit like that. You need a bitch, really. You need a bitch. That shit is sad and
And
sorry.
you don't want to go for that. That don't apply to guys like.
But I feel like in a relationship with a nigga like
Black
with back and forth, this regular relationship, it's still it's a give and take with anybody. You want me to do or extend my loyalty, you want me to give you more shit, you gotta give more
it's
shit.
hard to find guys like that.
So that's
is.
loyalty,
It is.
that's
It is.
morality, that's
It
not
is.
just that's not intimacy, that's just period in a
It
relationship.
ain't just Detroit. It's actually the black community if you want to get deep about it.
That shit is the world. That shit is just how that shit goes.
I mean, as
man.
far as the new wave, as far as the mentality, as far as the relationships go, it's just new. I don't think I ever get married.
Cause like now, like look at it
Like you
now.
said,
Our
the
generation
time
now
gap.
will be all 50-50. Am I wrong? Am I right? Oh, it's 50-50. We gotta be 50-50 on the rent. We gotta be 50-50 on the bills. We gotta be 50. Nah, bro.
Everybody's situation different though.
Peep game though. You say, now I heard you, I'm listening to you, right? You say the 50-50 not really cool in your eyes, the way that you said that, right? The reason why is that now is because the traditional way of thinking comes from when women wasn't even allowed to work for real. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman at that time wasn't allowed to work, then yeah, the man's supposed to provide everything that comes into that household. But women have been fighting for those rights and have attained a lot of those rights. You know what I'm saying?
Give him the
So-
mic. Give him the mic.
Y'all want equality?
So what I'm saying is, if it's a stance for equality and things that I'm not saying that I'm against it. What I'm saying is you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have a traditional household, but at the same time you making as much money as your man. You dig what I'm saying? Those traditional values came from when women technically wasn't even getting. They was getting like $5 an hour to be a secretary. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no women doctors and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Lower the mic a little bit.
So I'm not saying that I'm against any of that, right? But what I'm saying is,
But I think you're taking it in the wrong sense. Like, okay, think about it for real. For instance,
Your hand. Move your hand up to the mic.
all right, so think about it for instance. So my grandparents, my grandfather made all the money in the household. Cool. But my grandmother decided to get a job, not to help out with that shit, but to be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We do have 8 different kids. Like let me contribute some. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pay the little bills. You make sure, you know what I'm saying, the mortgage and shit that type of shit is paid. You know what I'm saying? We both contributing to the kids, but the big shit, you handle that shit. And the little shit, if you was to fall off, I got you. Because I have that stability.
Right.
And that's why I need the equality. Because if that shit was to ever fall off, if you working at GM, or you be in the military, or you some bullshit happened to you, I need to be able to say, okay, I got us. That's where equality came from. Don't make it seem like, oh, we want to be just like y'all. It's not that, because the way that they was treating black men back then, bullshit. The black women wanted to make sure if something happened to my man, I got you.
it was never about the black women though. All of that stuff that didn't come about from black women speaking up. That came from women in general speaking up. That wasn't a black women's movement. That was a women's movement.
You're right.
You dig what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, when you solidify it with just black people, it's not the same
I'm not
context.
solidifying it with
That's what
black
you
people.
said though, right?
No,
You
no,
said that when it's the black woman did it for this reason, right?
But
It
that
wasn't
was
the black.
our, no.
It was never a time in American history where the black woman's voice was so powerful that some shit really changed. It ain't even like that now. And I'm not saying that in the sense of I agree with it. I wish it wasn't like that. But no, this shit that's happening for women is not from what black women have to say.
I agree with you.
You dig what I'm
but
saying?
sweetheart,
That's just real shit.
Can I interrupt you really quickly? Can you introduce yourself and give us your social media? And who
This
are we
Torch,
speaking with? This powerful
Instagram.
black man.
This Torch Instagram, Torch_SS. That's Torch with 2 R's. That's it.
Friends, I'm with TG and straight up by the beat. Concrete, I believe, so my dogs we elite. I can get a broken piece, it ain't nothing but a fee. It ain't hollow, but it's not like a trick, you get tricky. Try to do it right, I'm always so strong. I ain't niggas, I like bitches if you feel your business. We them niggas that be fucking niggas, bitches come. Real trap nigga, I can say I'm sad to a beat. I done just over the
Go crazy.
In-house DJ out of control. Hey, OC.
What's the deal?
Right.
I'm seeing the bell. He turning
We
up.
got an official DJ.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
He real. He like a smooth criminal.
So come to the mic real quick. Let them know where they can find you. You gotta come introduce yourself for real.
What's the deal? DJ out of control. I am DJ OC on everything. Make it easy. Facts.
Shows where they where you be at.
Oh, Dirt Gang official
shout out to
DJ, by the way,
girlfriend.
man. I can't.
Alright.
I can't forget the gang. Dirt Gang. What's the deal? No, we chilling for real. You know, I didn't know that we chilling for real. We at Club Blue tonight for real. Iota Regionals. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, come to Blue tonight. That's what we gonna be. Y'all coming
We
down
ain't
there,
doing
right?
nothing. If y'all is doing something, bring your ass to fucking Club Blue.
There, right?
Why we riding hard for Iota's right? Harder than y'all.
For real.
Okay.
Iota all day.
Crazy.
And it's regionals. I'm about to crowd down.
Somebody need to rebuke these niggas.
It's regional, so it's like you bound to find something that.
So explain what regionals is so the females can know how many Iotas about
Is
to
this
be
some
at these
regionals for these single ladies?
Like, man, yeah, it's single, not single, all that, like unhappy, all that.
Green light, red light, yellow
It's right. It's a green light, red light, yellow light.
Yeah, so it's like
What's the attire?
All right, look, so we a fraternity, Iota Phi Theta, you know what I'm saying? So our chapters at different schools, different states, and everything. We come in like twice a year. We come together for a big meeting. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like a super regional. So it's like from everywhere. Iota's different states, cities, all that, coast, all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So tonight at Club Blue, it's about to be a lot of. It's about to be rap. It's about to be a lot of brownie girl.
Y'all like
Is it anything? Somebody take Dilla drink, bro. Somebody take Dilla drink and rap. All I said was tonight I'm crowd diving in somebody else.
She is not proud.
I'm a crowd dive.
I'm right with your ass.
You is?
Oh, yes, it's the way.
It's
It's the way.
It's the way for sure.
It's gonna be a way for sure tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Make a little bit.
No, we playing.
This season 2, remind you, this episode 2, Cinc Radio, we're getting bigger and better. We got great shit on the fucking way. I gotta just let these people know how, on the low, as ratchet as we may seem at points of the show. You know, we're all intelligent, growing, maturing, black, magical individuals, making shit happen. How to get the fuck up out of here?
The drink that hits you.
Yeah, but follow me on my social media. My shit is at Dope Dilla, DOP_DILLA. Topic. Did you answer? Did you tell the people what you would do?
Dude, I did. I was like, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, would let him kind of, you know what I'm saying, do it. What
Boss Man needs to answer.
Boss man.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Chilling, I'm drinking, man. I'm feeling good.
No, man. No, we talking about the topic of the day.
Shout out to Boss Man beard and shit. That shit is like etch a sketch.
I appreciate it.
That shit is etch a sketch.
Wait a minute. His key swell just came on. I appreciate it.
Okay. I see a bead of sweat drip off his cheek when he smiles.
Shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to my barber, Chris, man. He out cold.
Shout out to that man. He out here changing niggas' lives.
Changing
Clearly.
lives,
Bae like that. Bae, you liking that?
Why she real?
She like, when I get home, her mouth ready, okay? It's not like her mouth ready.
Babe, it's time to go. It's time.
Sugar, don't make no more kids tonight.
So wait, we still ain't answered the question though.
What's up?
With the scenario of the night.
Or is it? Hold on, because I'm the one that say, should we not answer this question? Should we not look? I'm grown and fucking mature. Should we not answer this question? Okay, supervisor. Let's go, boss man.
All right, so say the question one more time for everybody, you know.
In the scenario of your significant other having to travel outside of town for work or whatever the reason may be, would you allow them to have relations with someone else? And what I mean by, you know, I don't know, whatever y'all agree as the time may be, because it's different shit for different people relationships.
Different structures, different folks.
Yeah, so, you know, what's poppin'? Huh?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
To a certain extent. So that means yes, she can. No, she can't.
Yeah, I mean,
is that like you swallowing rocks right now? Are you swallowing a rock when you say that?
But no, for real, no, like, no, I don't know, like. No,
Can you imagine another man?
No, not no man, no man. I'm about to break it down. No, not no man though. Like, you know what I'm saying? She can do the whole woman thing, whatever. I ain't tripping on that.
So no girl, no men.
Territory is hell.
Wait, Steph, what you saying? No girls either, or yes girls?
Like we said, once you give it up, it ain't bad.
So what if she give it up to a girl?
Because a girl can't get it.
Right. A girl can't do what I do. She can grab the biggest strap that she want to grab, but she ain't warm like me.
Okay, I have a question. My black young kings. So, why is it okay for it to be a woman and it not be a man? And why is it okay for it to be a woman for you and not a man?
Alright, first of all,
Well, I'm tripping.
So she's saying.
Any type of listener, we got for the naysayers.
Look, we gonna be real. I could have sex with 100 bitches all day. That might not mean a fade to me.
Not one.
Right.
Not one. But if you let another man in,
Is that the way of America? The way
No, that's
the way of the world.
That's the way of life.
That's the way of the world.
What is that built on? Is that built on the Constitution?
No, that's built on human nature. Y'all have periods. Y'all do that thing.
Hey, y'all, hold on.
Not necessarily some type of connection.
A lot of times you heard I had sex with him.
Right now. Wait a minute. Wait. Hello, people. So you mean to tell me, and I gotta get this straight. You mean to tell me that a female cannot have relations without having feelings?
Never said that.
I didn't say that. I said they had some type of connection.
What connection?
Is it that you can't imagine the gyrations or how she may do something to you that you can't imagine?
I don't think she can.
I don't think she can. I'm answering your question. I don't think she can. I don't think she can have relations without it being some deeper connection than what a man has. I ain't what I said. I don't think that.
Go around here and drive 100 cars all day, but ain't nobody about to drive mine. Ain't nobody about to mess my leather up. Ain't nobody about to sit there and put their feet all over my dash, spill guts everywhere all over my car.
But you can put your dash, your
carcass.
Right, if they let me do it.
All right, you want the real answer? You want the real answer? I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna give you the real answer, and I'm gonna bring it full circle to what y'all was talking about earlier, right? So what you were saying, make it full circle, right? The man is supposed to be like the provider and things that traditionally speaking, right? Because it's certain roles that a man and a woman has, just DNA speaking, like shit that was before we was born, right? Like it's just certain shit, right? So when it comes down to a man within sexual activities, it's more of a sense of dominance. Right? And when now peep what I'm saying, right? It's a sense of dominance in the sense of official and traditional courting is the man approaching the woman respectfully and doing all of these different things, providing his resources first before she gives him what he desires, right? So that's him, quote unquote, going forth and conquering, right? Going forth and spreading his seed. That is a sense of that's a sense of, yeah, go get that. That's a sense of empowerment, right? Like, yeah, like that's what a man is, right? Like, what I'm saying, right? I'm gonna bring it full circle. I'm gonna bring it full circle with the woman. It's even though you can look at it however you want to, right? Pete, what I'm saying, it's more of a sense of you have been conquered. Right? Because this man has shown you his resources, and he's saying, I am also worthy of your jewels, right? And you said, yes, you are. Even though you got somebody that's supposed to say, I'm the person that is the whatever the case may be of what you hold to be most precious on earth, right? Because the man is supposed to say, this is the creator of life and things of this nature, right? So if you give it to another man, you damn near saying you're inadequate. It's different. You hurt you. It's different than when a man goes out and conquers than for a woman to be conquered.
Cause you supposed to be like, oh, yeah. Hey, brother, you better run.
God damn it, everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Let's see what's going on. Money out. I'm about to say yes, Pastor.
We didn't have to wait till Sunday.
Bullshit.
It was a good Friday. A good Friday.
Bullshit.
I'm not saying
that.
You think I can't conquer you, and then conquer him, and then conquer all these niggas in this room. Hold on. I'm about to go. And then walk out of here
And not have a second
and
thought
not
about
have
it? No.
a fucking feeling about any of it.
Nope.
What I'm saying is, I didn't mean that to. What I'm saying is the traditional way of speaking, right? When it comes to courting, things of that nature, the traditional sense, right? Because when Paz brought it up, right, this new wave is within the past 20, 30 years. How long have humans been on Earth? You did what I'm saying? What's 20, 30 years compared to all of the time before then that it was supposed, quote unquote, supposed to be like, right? So what I'm saying is, even if what you said is true, that's not what mankind has been adapted to being like. You get what I'm saying? It comes down.
Who created swingers? When was swingers created?
I said all of that stuff.
Wait, Tori, wait. I see where you coming from. I do. But when was swingers created? But listen, this is my thing. It's very rare you will find some shit like that. Look at our generation. Low key, our generation fucked up. Like,
No. I agree with you.
Our generation is fucked up. What you know? I get where you're coming from. I agree with you to a certain extent. And let me tell you why. I agree with you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The conqueror, whoop-de-whoop. But now, y'all done fucked over females so bad. So bad. That it's getting to the point where you're talking about adaptation.
But I didn't do that.
Adaptation. You don't have to do that.
Somebody else did.
No, but guess what? It's a generation thing. No. Let me tell you, Steph. Let me tell you. Just like any animal, any human, we are going to adapt over time. It's gotten to the point where females have been so hurt that every generation, the younger generation go see what's happening to the older generation because we there living it. So after a while, females gonna be like, feelings? What the fuck is a feeling? I can fuck this nigga. Let me make it that nigga. I can fuck that nigga, and I can be perfectly fine.
Let me make it more plain for the fathers in the room. I'm not sure how many of you have daughters. I mentor, in my regular job, I mentor girls from the ages 9 to 15. Some of those young ladies are bisexual at 9 years old. How do your daughter at 9 years old know anything about being bisexual? father
Who raising the kid?
wanting your
If
wife,
kid believe that there's
wanting your wife
We're not saying it's not
to
alright.
pussy, I'm just saying.
But then you gotta think though, that come with a lot of daddies not being around though.
That shouldn't be your concern.
That come with a lot of daddies not being around
But
too.
it's real.
A lot of kids not seeing both parent
It's real
households.
because it's such a.
What you want to do, but at 9 years old, your concern should be school.
But no, the dominance of men wanting that dynamic, this polygamy shit, it's out there.
But that's
It's
not
out
every man.
there.
That's not every man saying we're gonna couple polygamy. Just because we want something temporary, don't mean we want a full term.
Does that not go hand in hand with what the fuck I just said with the whole hurt shit? Yes or no?
No, Pete. That's how I wanted to make it full circle with what you said, right, Pebs? What you said was a reaction to some shit that happened, right? What I was saying was some shit that you quote unquote born with, right? The what a man does as far as going out and getting a woman, right? Okay, so when you want to break it down to the DNA sense of terms, right? The man is a bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic, all of that shit than a woman, right? So we was the one that was meant to go out and hunter-gatherer, right? We was the one that was meant to go out and get shit, and the woman that was meant to stay home and maintain shit, right? So it's within our DNA as a man to conquer, right? And it's within a woman's DNA to maintain. You dig what I'm saying? And this is not even an opinion type of shit, right? This is within our physical makeup. You dig what I'm saying? And that, I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong. I'm not saying that a man is supposed to go out and cheat on his woman. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, for what the discussion was, right? The discussion is, why is one more acceptable than the other? I'm not saying that either one is acceptable, right? What I'm saying is one is more hurtful, right? Like that. What's the Instagram shit? They'll be like, a nigga go out and fuck 10 different bitches, but then as soon as a woman accept a nigga text message or some shit like that, the nigga be super hurt, right? Like, the reason why that transition is so drastic is because of the things that I just explained. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's logical. A lot of shit not logical when it comes to men and women, but it's just the way that it is.
All you saying is this. When it comes to men and women, a man is stronger physically. A woman is stronger emotionally. Is that what you're trying to say?
I ain't saying that.
No. You are trying to say that.
I don't know what you meant by that.
Like you said, we can go fuck 10,000 bitches. One text, we hurt. But we go fuck a bitch, they'll take us back.
Okay, so I hear that. Okay, that's why I didn't agree with it at first. Now I understand you. I agree.
Females gonna have niggas, and the niggas looking at me like, bro, was your girl? Like, what you mean? You getting me to go? You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody say they doing anything to mine because you take care of the values. But they looking somewhere else for.
That's why you don't even need no nigga friends, period. Eliminate that even. Oh, it's an accident.
You want
Fuck that.
experience life, baby? Let's do it together. What you need these friends for?
You gotta curve niggas hard.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
You got the values,
If you got the package, not just the package, but the total package,
then I'm with it. And then go back to my whole 50-50. I wouldn't mind that shit. Baby, you making this much, I'm making this much. Let's put this shit together. Let's go somewhere. Like, fuck all the bullshit.
The 50-50 actually what makes the 50-50 actually what makes your situation better, because I think you were saying the shit, like, when it comes down to value. It comes down to what value do you present to me and what value do I present to you. And if I feel that it's even, then I can't. Okay,
but why
right?
50-50? Why not give me your all?
Because
no. That is my all. But in a relationship, okay, think of it like 200%, right? It's my 100 and your 100.
You have to be, as a man, and I feel like as a man, you are stronger than me. I want you to be stronger. Physically.
Yeah.
I want you to be stronger than me as much as you can possibly can be. Don't get me wrong. As human beings, there are going to be things naturally that I'm good at, that you're good at. But you are the rock of this shit. You lead this shit.
You go get that shit.
Actually,
but I'm your man.
The female to rock. You understand? Y'all are emotionally stable.
Okay, you right.
If I break down like you said, you got my back.
You right.
If I get knocked down, you got my back. How many niggas out here bailing that girl out?
For sure.
Me. All right, then. Oh, all right. See, y'all need to.
And that's some shit. I would love to see that shit. Wait, who said me?
You go Travis.
Like you said,
I got a bond receipt.
like you said, y'all the rock. You gotta hold up the rock. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you saying your values up there, but like you said, but if you on the internet showing everything, that value drops. You out here fucking everything. No feelings drop. That value drops.
That value
you can't expect me just because you get money on your shit. That don't mean the 50 niggas at the club like, yeah, bro, yeah, we done.
That value
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
Bitches stay in the club talking like that. You know why? Because they hate each other. Dudes dap it up for hitting the same chick. Females, I don't like that bitch for a dude y'all had sex with 6 years ago. And that's just how it is. I done ran the dudes out here too, bro. And we in there cracking up. Why?
Nigga, this nigga just said some crazy
But y'all wouldn't do that. But you wouldn't do that if it was the same nigga that fucked your bitch that you was actually in love with.
And that's my point. That's my point. Because why would I sit there and be around? Like I say, I'm not around these niggas. I'm around the niggas that we doing females with the less value of. You hear what I'm saying? The high value. You ain't gonna put yourself in that situation because you already know you're not emotionally stable to take that. Because now I said, let my girlfriend, let my girlfriend even see the old number of the ex-boyfriend there. Why you still got that nigga number in your phone? What you waiting on? You want that nigga to call you with something about they speech? She might not even thinking about the nigga. I'm not emotionally stable for that though. You see some girl numbers. Oh, he's probably from his Google. Probably from his Gmail, you emotionally stable enough to take that. We can't take that. We can't take that pressure.
Who is this bitch? Who is this? No, because I would ask, who is she? Because if I don't know her.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about like if you contact, like just being, I'm not saying you talking to him or something, but like I'm saying if I, like you said, you got one text from a bitch, I'd have fucked 10,000 bitches. That shit gonna hurt me way more than the 10,000 bitches to you. It's gonna hurt me. Y'all emotionally strong, we physically strong.
I'm beating that nigga ass.
You feel me? I'm fucking him up. You know what I'm saying? He text my girl. Oh, you had sex with her, bitch. I don't even know her name. You worried about that? Think about the shit I'm doing for you. Think about everything, all the values I'm giving to you. Boom.
Think about think about the value again. Think about how much he giving to
I just be
you
feeling like
compared to what
is just fucked up. Like
he got
our
fucked up.
minds done to the point where it's just
the
fucked
world
up.
fucked up, baby. What you expect?
It's like then trying to like weave y'all out of shit is like finding a needle in a haystack.
No, we not trying to weave out of it. We just telling you what it is.
If I get a lady that's sitting there doing right by me, making sure I'm good, why would I sit there and do her love? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just because I'm on the road don't mean I'm doing something. Now this, like you said,
I'm not saying with you in a relationship and the female that you just find. I'm saying within finding a relationship.
I'm saying when you find a relationship, like I said, some people values ain't really there how y'all think is there. But some girls be thinking they a 10 and really be a 6. You know what I'm saying? And be coming off as a 10, and when they get their feelings hurt, like, oh damn, that brought back down to reality. Now I'm the bad guy.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? Know your role.
That's true too.
It happened to dudes too.
Hey, what's Cuz name? Rob Kardashian. We didn't fuck with Cuz at all when Black China got down on his ass because he a motherfucking duck. That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree, and I understood that shit.
That's what we said, and that's actually the roles being flipped because he's stupid as fuck.
He's stupid as fuck.
But that was a different type of nigga though. He wasn't.
What I'm saying is he's still a man though. You did what I'm saying. We didn't.
You got dealt with.
Yeah.
You knew what you had. You knew what you was dealing with. You got dealt with.
That's a problem.
Exactly, because Black China is not nobody. I don't know, but I doubt any man in this room would be like that's bae. You know what I'm saying? That's the one. You did what I'm saying? Like I really wouldn't even fuck her. You did what I'm saying? But even if I would, that ain't bae.
You don't know now.
That's not my baby mama. You did what I'm saying?
Y'all know.
Niggas uncuff hoes. This is
Wait. Before we get to the whole conversation, because I got some shit to say about the hoes. We about to get back into this music thing, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't forget, we got Simple Fair in the building. It's your favorite online radio show. We got DJ OC about to turn his hell. Don't go nowhere.
Listen, these hoes, all right. Now, I done seen niggas save hoes, right? And everywhere they go, is a fucking clown. Now, I don't know.
For the niggas or the females? For the niggas or
both. They looking like fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Raggedy Ann and Raggedy whatever.
Definitely get some powerful females in the building. We got definitely somebody coming.
No, you heard her. She was yelling. We felt her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, she definitely barked your ass.
I thought she broke her nails on the table.
Yeah, she was about to climb on this bitch on you. You don't even know.
I'm like, back up.
Look now. Don't have to get it started. But talking about, you know what I'm saying, our topic, you want to go ahead and let them know, Dilla, what's really
Why
good?
can't was making me say it? But anyway, it's like, no. But in the scenario of your significant other, them having to go out of town for any reason, work related, army, whatever, would you allow your significant other to go ahead and get it popping with, you know, a bitch, a nigga, whatever. However, would you allow them to have relations while you were away, depending on what y'all have or the dynamics of your relationship? Will determine whatever the time frame is, but would you allow that? Would you allow to get it a little wet,
apart from it, before we went into our wonderful music break, for our official DJ out of control, Mr. OC himself, we were discussing use a hoe. So the three of us.
My niggas say he hate hoes. What's your motherfucking speed?
I don't think niggas hate hoes. I think niggas love the hoes.
Y'all love the hoes.
Make it hard on us. No.
Facts.
Hoes make it real hard for us.
Hoes make it hard for us because
we gotta resist all that.
Hoes make it hard for us.
No, listen. The hoes.
Hell no. Y'all got easy.
No, the hoes make it hard for us because it's so hard to find who's a hoe and who's not a hoe when everybody doing the same thing.
But y'all like that shit. Like y'all like. Let me tell you what a hoe do that y'all love. A hoe gon' one, throw it at you. A hoe gon' two, do shit that you think a wife is supposed to do because they gon' do most of the shit that make you think like, oh, she this, she that, she wifey type, oh yeah, blah blah blah, all the bullshit she gon' feed.
I don't agree.
Niggas do the same thing to y'all. Make y'all feel good. Make y'all feel secure in there. They got y'all. Plain and simple. Like, y'all gotta make y'all feel good.
Niggas don't love hoes.
And y'all don't even understand that. Some niggas just do that.
We don't love them hoes, but we like them hoes.
We don't love them hoes.
Just like you said, just like Steph said, just like OC said. The hoes make it hard for y'all. No. Indy said it correctly. The hoes make it hard for us.
Listen, we throwing the rod. We throwing the rod, right? We in the pond throwing the rod. This fish ain't shit. I'm throwing it back. This fish ain't shit. Once I get that big bass.
But it take y'all so fucking long. A female gotta go through.
You know why? Because
she gotta do it. Fuck that. You gotta get locked up. You gotta go through about 20, 30 hoes. She gotta go through your phone. She gotta do 12 hoes. Damn. Where do you want?
You don't watch sports. I don't ever see them going with the first fish they grab.
Fuck that. I'm on some Tyrese shit. What more do you want from me? My God.
Hey, no, peep game. Paps, how old are you?
I'm 25.
You 25. Peep game. This is real shit. A lot of your opinion right now is because you're 25, and I'm also your age, thereabouts. But what I'm saying is, like niggas is young and niggas stupid. And I'm being honest with you, we fucking stupid a lot, right? So like you said, right? So you be like, I'm a solid woman, but you out here fucking with these hoes. He honestly don't know no better.
That's a lot. Just like you.
No, legit. Nigga don't know no better because he's gonna keep finding different type of hoes because he might even know that this bitch ain't right for him, but he wanna find out for sure. He wanna know. Like, she might be. Like, hey man, I know this bitch ain't shit. I'm gonna check it. But I know she ain't shit. I'm gonna see.
Don't you test
But I know she ain't shit.
It ain't gonna be.
And you confirm it later. Like, yeah, she wasn't shit. I would know it now. But I had to find out.
I'm gonna try this bitch to try it out. I'm gonna leave with that Tesla. Well, I'm gonna drive this Mustang if I get the Tesla.
Hold on, wait.
Because I can.
I just want to try it. Because I did it.
Because he said,
just to say I did it. That's how Black China had to living off of that shit. Like she got the big old booty, all that shit. Nigga don't really want that shit unless you want to have like Rob Kardashian.
You test driving every bitch that throw it at you, right?
No.
Not every
like
bitch.
You throwing a Benz, a Mustang. Like I said, you gotta have your values. You gotta have your values.
I mean, I got some morals. You feel me?
Niggas got morals. But listen, don't act like you ain't hopped in a hoopty before. Where everybody came from the bottom. You didn't fuck some ugly ladies.
For sure.
And was like, damn, I was fucking with him when I was younger. What the hell was I thinking?